Morning sa inyong lahat. Welcome for our second na vlog regarding special triangle. The last time we discussed is about 45, 45, 90. Now this times we are in 60, 90. I hope you listen well so that meron kayong knowledge or prior knowledge when you deal with this kind of triangle. Okay? So without further ado, simulan na natin to. Okay? So, special triangle is if you have this kind of triangle you see in the screen, okay? So, this is 30, 60, 90. Okay? So, dito sa 30, 60, 90, just like 45, 45, 90, may mga designated measurement tayo when it comes to leg, base, and hypotenuse. Well, here in 30, 60, 90, we all know that our hypotenuse is equal to 2, ating leg is 1, and our base is square root of 3. So this is actually fixed based on the 30, 60, 90. Kaya nga siya tinawag na special kasi pag nakita mo 30, 60, 90, pag hinanap yung hypotenuse, alam mo kaagad na sagot is 2. The same time with adjacent and with your base, okay, or leg. Okay. Now, so what if A is given? Kasi may mga times na ito lang ang given natin, A lang. 30, 60, 90. Paano natin hahanapin the rest of the sides if you have A only as your given? So here, we have the certain formula for different leg na meron or different sides na meron tayo. So if A is given, ang formula natin in finding B is A square root, multiplied by square root of 3. Ganun lang kasimple yun. And if C ang hahanapin, A natin, multiply lang natin by 2. Ganun lang po kasimple. Now, if B is given, is still the same. We have the formula here. A, in looking for A, it should be B divided by square root of 3. And you have C naman, looking for C, that is B multiplied by 2 over square root of 3. Okay? Now, if C is given, we have A is equal to C over 2 and B is equal to C multiplied by square root of 3 over 2. Ganun lang po kasimple ang paglulocate nito. So this is merely more on practice para mas lalo kayong mahasa at maging familiarize kayo sa mga given uh, formula. Okay? So let's try to have an example out of this. Okay? For example lang naman. Okay? So we have the leg A as a value of 3 and then hindi natin alam yung C and D. So since ang ating leg, ang ating pinag-uusapan, that is letter A, so we will going to use if A is given. Ang mga formula, nandiyan na yung mga formula natin. So B is equal to A squared of 3. Notice yung A, no, pinalitan lang natin ng 3 and then dinakit lang natin kay square root of 3. Kasi we cannot do anything about it. We just simply try to attach lang yung 3 do sa square root of 3. So yan na mismo yung value ng B natin. Okay? Next, yung C natin is equal to A multiply natin by 2. So therefore, this is 3 multiplied times 2 that is equal to 6. So 6 na mismo ang ating tamang sagot. So here, kung titingnan natin, ang ating hypotenuse is 6 and ang ating base is 3 square root of 3. Okay? Ganun lang kasimple. Okay, another problem we have. So try natin itong isang problem na to. Ito naman, ang given naman ay yung ating base. Ang wala, yung ating leg na A at ang ating hypotenuse na C. So anong gagawin natin? Since B is given, so B is given natin. Okay, the formula. Ang formula natin is B over natin square root of 3 and then B multiplied to square root over natin square root of 3. So here, combine natin yan. That is 7 square root of 3. Take note that kailangan wala tayong radical sign sa denominator. So ito ang nangyayari sa atin. So later after this, siguro i-explain natin further about how this happened. But for now, this is 7 square root of 3 over 3. The same also with letter C. You notice that 2 times 7, 14. Dito, nakita natin na nagmatic na kagad yung square root of 3 over 3, no? Nakalagay na kagad. So this is 14 square root of 3 over 3. Okay po? Yan na siya ngayon. Okay. Another given problem about this one. Hypotenuse is 10. So C is given. So C natin, alam na natin, and C square root of 3 over natin kay 2. So this is 10 over 2, this is 5. And then sa kabila naman, simple lang. 5 square root of 3. Bakit 5? Kasi yung 10, divide natin by 2 is 5. Okay, here's the catch. Pag nakuha mo yung value ni A, okay, pag nakuha mo yung value, if C is given and then you get the value of A, all you have to do is to multiply any, okay? Multiply natin kung ano man ang result ni A, multiply lang natin kay square root of 3. Yun na mismo ang magiging sagot natin. Okay? I hope you learned that technique. So sana gawin ninyo, apply ninyo. Okay? So let's have this one. This is 5 square root of 3. Okay. Now, let's try this one. Square root of 7 and then over natin kay B. Okay, ganun lang din ang scenario natin dyan. Multiply lang din natin. Okay, so this is 7 square root of 3. Ito pag ganito, since pareho sila ng index, all you have to do is to multiply 7 times 3, that is 21. Ganun lang kasimple yan. Okay, so yung A natin, again, sa letter C, that is square root of 7. Minove ko lang yung 2 sa kabila to make this one as a formal way of answering. So meaning ang value ng C is 2 square root of 7 and B natin is square root of 21. Okay, next tayo. Another example. Now this time, ito yung example natin. Ang base natin is square root of 11. No? So yan yung B. So ang gagawin natin, just simply substitute square root of 11 square root of 3. Again, rationalizing the denominator. Matik na yan. So gawin na natin square root of 11 multiply square root of 3, that is square root of 33 over 3. The same also with this part here. So 3 square root of 33 na. Diniretso ko na lang kasi ang value ng A natin ay square root of 33 over 3. And then state natin dito yung C natin, just simply multiply 2. Kaya ito na kagad na naging result. 2 square root of 33 over natin kay 3. Okay? So yan yun. Next tayo. Another example. How about this one? Ito, medyo madali lang to. Sa totoo lang, C kasi. So, C natin, square root of 13 over 2. Matik na yan. Square root of 13. Square root of 13 and then multiply by square root of 3. Matik na square root of 39 over natin kay 2. Ganun lang kasimple yung ating konsepto dito. So, yan na mismo ang magiging sagot natin dyan. Okay? Then, another problem, 3 square root of 2 naman. Okay, notice 3 square root of 2 na tayo. Una, radicals lang. Nung una-una pa ito, whole number. This time is a mix of radicals and a whole number. So, paano? The same process lang din ang gagawin mo. B is equal to A square root of 3. C is equal to A multiplied by 2. Meaning na this is 3 square root of 2, square root of 3. So this is 3 square root of 6. And then this one is 3 square root of 2 multiplied by 2. This is therefore 6 square root of 2. So siya na mismo ang tamang sagot dito ngayon. Ang hypotenuse natin is 6 square root of 2 and 3 square root of 6 as our base. Okay, tingnan nyo lang kung paano ginagawa. No? Okay, next tayo. Let's have this one. Ito, madali lang din. 3 square root of 5. So, ang clue lang talaga dito is you should know the formula bago kayo umentrada. Okay? So, A, B natin, 3 square root of 5. Again, rationalizing the denominator. All you know is to multiply that one. Alam ko in the previous lesson, na-discuss natin to. So therefore, this is 3 square root of 5 and then multiply by square root of 3. So meaning this is square root of 15. So bakit square root of 15? Notice yung 3 natin ng denominator is being cancelled out by the 3 dun sa ating numerator. Kaya square root of 15 na lang. Again, pag nakuha mo yung A, multiply lang natin ng 2 para dito sa ating letter C. You notice, 2 square root of 15 na lang kagad yan. Therefore, this is now 2 square root of 15 as our letter C and our B square root of 15. So, madali lang siya kung mapapag-aralan ninyo and then practice makes you perfect talaga. This is actually merely more on practice. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but more than kung kaya ba ninyong mentally, mas maganda. Okay? So, next, I guess this is the last problem. 5 square root of 11. So, C over 2 natin, ang A. B natin is C multiply square root of 3 over 2. Matic change natin lahat ng value ng C. Gawin natin 5 square root of 11. So this is 5 square root of 11 over 2. Yan na mismo yung sagot. Dito naman, ang gawin natin, simply multiply square root of 3 para makuha natin yung tamang sagot. So here, 5 square root of 11 multiplied by square root of 3. This is 5 square root of 33 over natin kay 2. Okay? So yan na po yung ating tamang sagot. I hope you learned something for today. So sana pagdating ng time ay ulit-ulitin nyo lang to, and then kung confuse pa rin kayo, all you have to do is just to recall this one, play this one, nasa YouTube na to. So kayo na lang mismo ang bahalang gumawa ng diskarte if you want to learn. I hope to see you in the next vlog. Bye for now.